Let's start with the 10-year Treasury note, because quite a significant move higher in that yield, whether it's because of hopes of a strong GDP print on Friday or because of a move higher in the Japanese bond market, which has dragged US yields higher at 2.96%. And if we look at the sector performance, it is that move in yields that's really driven what's happened in the equity market today. Banks performing well, as they often do when yields are rising. They're up about 1.3%. Tech stocks up a little bit. Industrials at the bottom, utilities close to the bottom as well. What does this mean for the four indices? They are on the left. The Dow a little bit lower, S&P, NASDAQ higher, but we were much lower than that on the Dow earlier in trade. About a 100-point swing intraday, down 22 points at the moment. Dollar index, just very quickly, not that much higher despite the move higher in yields. A little bit of dollar strength there, but not as much as we saw in recent days and weeks. And just going to finish with a look at Google. Bob Pisani joins me, of course. That result just after the bell, up 1% today, 7% month to date, and 15% year to date. What will happen as the numbers hit? That's the big question.
And the FANG, of course, outperforming all throughout the month, but other sectors have been doing very well. You mentioned the banks. Not only the yields up, but the yield curve steepened today. That helped in the banks. Retail has been a consistent outperformer. We hit new highs every day in a number of retailers. There's just today for new highs in the retail group. That's been performing a lot better and dramatically better than this time a year ago. We've had the transports, good earnings results from the transports. United Airlines had good numbers, and it was up last week. CSX had good numbers, and we'll get Norfolk Southern tomorrow. We did have a little weakness in the semiconductors. Morgan Stanley analysts were making some comments about the semis in general. Micron was weak earlier on, and we're still waiting for the Chinese to make a decision on that NXP Qualcomm deal. Hopefully that will get to us by Wednesday. That'll be, of course, laden with all sorts of politics, but the semis in general a bit on the weak side today.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.